Previously on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
You know something, Felix? You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me?
So first I appear to be facing a dilemma. What is it now? I'm really stuck between which things I want to upgrade, or if I just want to get another support just to instantly get it on my side. Hey, just give us whatever you want. Just leave me out of your decision choosing business. Okay, fine, cease. I believe this will make it more easier for me to do. So hey everybody, Pikmin679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time I got the Sword of the Creator, again. And we did some stuff, again. We defeated Miklon, again. And this time we're trying to save Lane, again. But guess what we're doing, again? We're gonna be doing some training, because whoop-de-doo, it's time for some preparations. And also for the new recruits. Ah, shut up, and hot. You're part of my team now. There's no nap times for you. I just passed and hot. Don't want to go that way, that takes the long way.
I have heard good things about you. I believe your talents need. What do you say? Shall we? I suppose I expect only.
I'm getting all the students now. I only need Whiting, heavy armor, and that's about it. Other than that, I am so very close to winning them all. Anti-evil. I wish to persuade you, but yes. But first, to check if I actually have enough support with you before I give you the hour feather. It appears I do not. Let me give you this feather. I keep going to that menu.
Thank you.
Do I have enough now? No, I still do not.
I won't show us. Thank you.
Again. Still no. Well, as much as you have forced me, I'm going to force you to have tea with me.
Let's see.
As I was saying, I'm going to force you to have tea with me.
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Some people look smarter if they're wearing glasses. Not me, though.
Oh, you look fine. Don't let anyone say otherwise.
Thank you for the delicious tea. I'd be happy to join you again whenever you like.
I'm going to be abusing this tea system so much. Especially when it's like really close to joining me. Which I'm really hoping it would be you. Just really hoping. Anyways, time to try and hope to gain my level by fishing whatsoever. Actually, never mind, I am supported with somebody, but who that is? It's Animan, of course.
Hilda, I'm coming in. Hey, Annette. Don't mind the mess. Oh, wow. It really is messy. I'm not sure there's even enough room to breathe. I haven't been tidying lately. I start to procrastinate when I'm busy. Oh. Hey, how about I clean up for you? Really? That would be amazing. So are you good at cleaning? I love it. Actually, the messier a room is, the more determined I get to conquer the crud. Works for me. I'll leave you to it. Don't want to get in your way. Great. See you later. Annette? Oh no, my face. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I'll clean it up right. Ah! Not again! There was a big bug. So big. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Annette, do something!
Oh no!
Wait! Not magic! I don't want you to burn my room down. I'm so terribly sorry, Hilda. I wanted to clean up for you, but I basically did the opposite. No kidding. I guess it was my fault for getting you to clean up my mess. At any rate, you've made such a mess of my mess. Now I feel motivated to clean my own room. So that's kind of a positive outcome. I guess that's one way to think of it. You know, I really do admire your can-do attitude. Although it might be, too much. You don't want to overextend yourself. For one thing, you'll tire yourself out. Based on what I just saw, you might even get hurt. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I've been like this my whole life. I've never wanted to let anyone down. My parents, my uncle. So I always try to give it my all. And it's taken me this far at least. I guess so. But going all out to please others, never thinking of yourself, that's no way to live.
Oh, Tiny Man, just spit out the details on me.
Professor.
By which I mean I'm going to skip through this because we've seen this before. The black eagles out. Thank you. And goodbye. Time to fist my way to my last level. Why? Because I can. And because we have time for this. If I just keep getting giant fists, I probably should be able to, well, be closer to finishing it. I don't think I'm possibly gonna get it to final level just by doing this. Isn't it nice just to waste time idly fisting while somebody's possibly in danger? This feels tastes of a wish. I can't be too sure. I'm just trying to level up. Well, inexplicably yawning from a very far distance. Because that's a great combination. Truly it is. I don't think it's just based on the price that I give for the fist that determines my experience level. Because it doesn't matter if I do an excellent, if I do multiple excellence in a row, which is best if I get it good. It's just, yeah, see, 10 experience. I'd have to hope like it gives me a good money price in the next 11 baits in order to get my level 4, but again, I'm doubtful. Screwed it up. Still got good results though. No, not exactly enough.
Hey there. At it again, are we? It feels like I see you training here every day.
It's my daily routine. I'm ill at ease until I've held a weapon in my grasp.
You said the same thing when you were little.
Right you are. I've been meaning to come and talk to you properly for a while now.
I was about to say the same thing. How long has it been? A decade? More? That was in Ferdiad, as I recall. You were just a little pipsqueak. You really have grown up, haven't you?
I'm not sure it was quite that long ago. Not really. But it matters not. I remember those times well. Particularly your first words to me. Look at that young maiden wielding a giant lance. How adorable.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I was thrown off by your haircut, that's all.
It's all water under the bridge. Now, back then I was quite furious about it.
My father did give me a stern reprimand for speaking so rudely to a prince. But then, I never had a chance to apologize. I was always getting into trouble back then. Just like the incident in Duscur.
Speaking of, do you ever think about going back to House Karen? Do you, Cassandra?
No. I'm happy with the life I have. No offense, Your Highness, but I don't fight for king and country anymore. I fight for Lady Rhea.
It doesn't bother you? Being labeled a criminal?
You're worried about my life as a fugitive from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. It suits me far better than the life I'd otherwise lead, as a noble lady of the kingdom.
Is that so?
How about you? You've never wanted to roam free? To enjoy life as an ordinary knight, unshackled from all those princely obligations?
I can't say the thought has never crossed my mind. However, I am the son of a king. It's not possible for me to put my own desires before the good of the kingdom.
Ah, you're too serious for your own good. How'd you become such a stiff?
Don't worry, I've been working on that. Stretching is a part of my daily routine.
If you can joke about it, there's hope for you yet.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna be getting my level up through fishing. Unsurprising as that may be. Gonna do it by achieving gardening powers! Everybody's getting horses today.
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
Ba 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 da.
Oh yeah!
+1 to magic. Not so what punching somebody has to do with magic, but we'll take it, I guess. I don't know. Everybody's just redealing the classes they previously had before. Wow, okay. That looks really great on you. Really great. I don't mind. Sure, take it.
Aw, shucks. I guess I did it.
Back to learning. It's 69. It's always gotta be 69 at least at some point or another. Who would have thunks?
I am honored to be invited. Thank you. Ah, a miraculous brew. You truly understand tea. Much appreciated. This flavor. Sorry? Sorry? Sorry?
All of them with the dancers? Seriously?
You have a way of making people feel comfortable. I almost cannot help telling you everything. I trim my eyebrows carefully every morning. A noble must always be well groomed.
I see, I see.
Thank you for spending time with me. What a treat. I hope we can do this again soon.
I sit here with my mouth opening while we talk. I hope you don't mind. Real treat of mine. You and Raphael will eventually join me. Along as Petra. You will eventually join me. You will eventually join me. And you have absolutely nothing. Well, I can't really recruit you guys this month, so I got a lot of the others though. So that's fine. Freaking 4 greats in a row, Dorothy. Jeez. Sure.
I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this. You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty.
I'm happy to help.
In return, I will gladly come to your aid when you need it someday, though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with.
Could you help with my combat training?
I would be glad to. However, I would likely learn more from you than you would from me. You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Gerald's guidance. As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet, clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me. You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents. I have devoted my life to the path of a knight. Yet I find your mercenary experience lends your blade...
Wait up! Catch me if you can! Come on, this way!
It is good to see children able to play and to smile.
I never knew you could smile, Gilbert.
Was I smiling?
Mm-hmm.
Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures.
The right?
Indeed. For those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
Alright. Whatever. Bleh. Okay, fine. Jeebus, 3 times in a row, good lord!
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
I don't know.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm.
Right.
Splendid work, Professor. You really seem to appreciate our assistance.
We did a good deed.
Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look.
How did you know something was bothering him?
Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me.
What do you mean?
It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
That's news to me.
Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor?
Yeah.
It's about a dream of mine.
What is a dream?
I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Pardon me. That's not how... Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon the more. Good lord. Skip. Pardon me more.
We've Looks like
I don't think Solstice really decides people's fates. We decide our fates for ourselves.
Got it. Good to
Excuse you, Mercedes. What's on your mind?
Oh, it's you, Professor. Since you are here, I have a favor to ask. Your Highness, you've returned.
Oh, wait.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dedu. I'm glad you're here as well, Professor. I want you both to hear this. Dedu is already aware, but you should know there's been an uprising in the Duscur region, in the western part of the kingdom.
An uprising in Duscur? Why?
I am from Duscur. It lies just beyond the mountains on the northwestern border of Fargus. You are of course aware of what transpired there. The land was burned to ashes by the army of Fargus. All of the people were slaughtered. This was our punishment for the crime of regicide. The barren expanse that was once Duscur is now controlled by a kingdom noble, but Duscur survivors, such as myself, still exist outside the region. This uprising is most likely the work of such survivors, seeking to reclaim their homeland.
A request for aid was sent from Viscount Clayman to the kingdom capital and the church. He is the one who rules over that region at present. For now, the lords surrounding the Duscur region have sent their armies to help suppress the uprising. However...
Are they strong troops?
They have sufficient troops, and strong ones at that. My worry is that there will be more unwarranted death. There have always been many in the kingdom's army who believe the people of Duscur are foes and hate them because of it. You would think they'd refrain from squashing the rebels out of political expediency. But I doubt that will be the case. If the kingdom's army and the rebel forces of Duscur collide, there is no doubt that the rebel forces will be annihilated. I'm afraid that's the best case scenario. It could also turn into complete and bloody chaos for both sides.
Indeed.
Your mouth didn't even move!
My news. I have just now received the permission I requested from the church.
Permission for what?
I asked the church to deploy our class to help handle the situation.
So we may go?
Not so fast. We still have a responsibility as students of the Academy, after all. The only one who can truly make the decision as to whether or not we go is our professor. So, what do you say?
Very well.
You have my most sincere gratitude.
And mine as well. But we must move fast. I will go and alert the others.
Go alert all the other students. By which I mean a lot of students.
The kingdom's vanguard has already arrived, just as we'd feared. They far outclassed the Duscur forces. We cannot stand by and allow another massacre, but we cannot obstruct the Fargus army either. Our best hope is to force the troops of Duscur to withdraw before the kingdom soldiers get to them.
The main body of the kingdom's army is bound to arrive soon. Until then, let's aim to quell this uprising ourselves. Once the main force arrives, we will be out of options. We must move fast. It seems the church and the kingdom troops are not working together. My head hurts just thinking about it, but we may be able to use that. First, let's push Duscur to retreat. The kingdom might then also withdraw without a fight.
Let us be quick about it.
If you defeat the Duscur army before the Kingdom army does, they would leave the battlefield without any casualties. Good, I'll do what's better. How many you drive off? Also defeat. Did you force the battle when you allow units to defeat the commando distinctions pass?
Stay focused.
I'll crush them all.
I give my...
Can't hold me back.
Go now, if you value your life.
But aren't you with Fargus? In any case, thank you.
I'll cut through.
I'm on it.
Here we go.
Put me in there.
What should I do?
Our grudge will not be settled until all of you are dead and buried.
Sweet.
I'm strong.
You can still get out of here. Run.
You're not going to kill us? Well, I won't wait to find out. I'm leaving.
Safely away.
Split up between the east and the west and advance. That'll put the squeeze on those Duscur animals in a hurry.
They are moving out. Time is of the essence now.
Can't stand fine.
I won't allow it. If only you dastards weren't here.
I'll have your life for atonement, Kingslayer.
Heretics, what is it you think we have done?
Filthy Duscur demons.
Each battle, a chance to grow. We must...
You're making me look bad.
Am I done yet?
Boom.
Had to be done.
I won't hold back.
I must stay focused.
revenge for my brothers, even at the cost of death.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
That is that.
Not.
Seems this area's done already. All right, men, fall back.
Hi.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Yeep!
No one makes it past me.
this how our dream ends?
I will check the status of the kingdom's troops. To do, I leave the Duscur army to you.
Yes, Your Highness. Please be careful.
Why save us?
I will not abide the needless death of my own people.
You must know that as long as there is breath in me, I will fight.
Then fight, and be defeated. But so long as you pose no threat to His Highness, I will not end your life.
Idealistic fool. We will not relent. Not until we've taken back the homeland you monsters stole from us.
I share the same sentiment.
You, who sold his soul to Fargus.
His Highness has promised the people of Duscur a home. His will be a kingdom that is proud to harbor the blood of both Fargus and Duscur.
That's impossible. Don't be naive.
Believe what you will, but Fargus will change under his reign. That is my firm belief.
The kingdom army has retreated to the fortress. There should be no further danger.
Prince of Fargus! You monster!
Can you still run? Then I suggest you do so now. Your people are waiting for you on the other side. Remain hidden from the kingdom army.
May our paths cross again.
I certainly hope not. But remember this one thing. The people of Duscur never forget their grudges. Nor do they fail to honor favors.
Thank you, Your Highness, for accommodating my selfish request.
Think nothing of it. This was something I wished for as well. If you must give thanks, direct it at the church for allowing us to join the battle, and to our professor for leading the charge. It's about time we headed back. The professor and the others are waiting.
I am right behind you.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Okay, enough delay. Now we gotta go rescue Flame.
I have gratitude.
And hopefully to actually stay in my house and not freaking flee, all thanks to the fact that, oh, I'm going against Rhea. Woo!
We still don't know where Flame is. But we can't give up. Not until she's found.
Professor! Your Highness! I just heard a scream in Professor Yuritsa's quarters.
Yuritsa. Ah, the combat professor with the mask. He has always been rather suspicious. We must hurry.
Isn't that... Professor Manuela!
Professor Manuela! Please wake up! Professor Manuela!
Is he dead? Ah!
Still breathing. But she needs medical attention immediately.
Look! Do you see Professor Manuela's hand? It's like she's pointing at something.
I see it, behind that shelf. Could it be a secret passage?
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here? We must take her to the infirmary immediately. You, don't just stand there. Help me carry her.
Of course. I'll return shortly, Professor.
Are you too, Dimitri?
Do you think this is related to Flame's disappearance?
What should we do, Professor?
Let's investigate.
It looks dark. Dark in there.
Oh, you've always been scared of dark places, haven't you, Annie? But don't worry. The professor and I will protect you.
There are sounds coming from within. If we're going to investigate, now is the time.
We'll be okay. I'm sure of it. Are you ready, Professor?
Yeah.
What is this place? It's so... Ah! I see someone. I think they're unconscious.
Hi, Flame.
Yes, I see Flame. But who is this other person?
I don't know. Certainly no one's suspicious.
Professor! Someone's coming from farther in. That's Scythe. Is that the knight who attacked the Holy Mausoleum?
That sword. You must be. One of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
Are you sure you're not Yuritsa? I'm pretty sure you might be Yuritsa. All I can do is really guess, because your identity was not revealed in the Black Eagles route.
That night looks like death itself. We must rescue Flane immediately. There's something strange about the flooring at the end of the corridor. Something might happen if you step there.
Yes, I'm aware, but we're not gonna go that way, because it's gonna be a huge time waste. I'm just gonna go, go, go.
What should I do?
So I've got to have more battalions set. Oh well, it's gonna be a massive idiot. Hi, nice for you all to crowd the door. I would appreciate it if you're not. Oh, critical hits! Oh well. Somebody doing myself, but oh well. At least somebody else other than me gets the kill.
The better to serve Lady Rhea.
Shut up about Rhea.
Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
Hi, Edelgard. How are you doing?
Flame Emperor and the Death Knight? I have to say, they both look very dangerous.
What is up with Edelgard?
Where did they go? It doesn't matter. We need to get these two out of here.
Bring them up.
Yeah, so gain a late level experience, level up.
The better.
Soon. Because boy, wasn't that fun.
Thank you so much. Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least they're alive. But that Death Knight person feels so familiar.
Can somebody please explain if that's Yuritsa?
You found Flane? Oh, thank goodness.
She was unconscious at the end of that secret passage. We found the culprit too, but he got away.
No, he's dwelling on it.
I'm just grateful that everyone is safe. That's what matters most. I'd like to hear what transpired, but first, we need to get these ladies to the infirmary.
Understood. We'll go at once.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm so relieved I suddenly felt weak. I couldn't be happier with how things turned out. And I imagine no one will be more overjoyed than Seteth.
Yep.
Hey, Professor. Can you make that expression one more time?
Like this?
I don't think I've ever seen your face like that. I apologize. I've forgotten myself and come dangerously close to teasing you. It's just... I've never seen you look so happy before. It's downright mesmerizing. But this isn't a time for idle chit-chat. We must hurry and share the good news with Seteth. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor. Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
This battle will take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the monastery. It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out. Since she won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
Oh, don't worry about us.
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
In that case, perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating.
Well put.
Anyways, yeah. I noticed that pressing this option was an infinity down for Manuela, but I kind of backed up, so much I didn't notice it. This would be the correct option.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
All little of your students that you have remaining, Manuela. Don't forget that. As soon as I get Petra, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the Black Eagles. It's her birthday. In-game.
It's likely that our foes have infiltrated, if you ask me.
And Monica. Let's not forget Monica. Because I know oh so well what's going to happen within the months after this. Pretty sure it might be the months after this.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful. You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
I don't know. Maybe it's because he's the one that's gonna cause the death of George over and over and over again.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Oh, hi, Kronia, who is definitely not disguised as Monica, and who would definitely kill my father later in the game. How are you?
I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna know it. Oh, you're last thing of the secret. You clever, sneaky son of a...
I have something to ask of you. Flane has been... To make up for that, I asked, since I have left all of this...
Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, somehow I'm already proficient in whining. I didn't notice this. I suppose might as well go talk with Marianne.
Professor, I have a request. It's about your class. Huh? Oh, thank you. I should be more comfortable speaking after I get to know you better.
How do you like me now, Claude? Only one more member here out of your students. And then when the time skip happens, it's gonna be all alone. How's that for New Game Plus? He's gonna be taunting him because he's gonna be the next thing gonna do the same thing on, but still. I just can't help it. It feels so good. It feels so good to finally be able to recruit more than everybody. Can I just clip to the side of this, please? The side is clearly not attached.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Its name comes from the war in which the kingdom won its independence from the Empire. It's imperative that we fight our best. We must live up to the legacy of the King of Lions.
A fishing tournament, huh? Sounds fun, but not as fun as reeling in the ladies. Just kidding, of course. The most important thing right now is preparing for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, there's no bigger game.
The bigger game is already me. I'm sure they do.
I knew you'd understand.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion draws near. His Highness insists upon training well into the night. He has said it is nothing to worry about. But how could I not be concerned?
Oh, I have faith, yeah. I'm not even gonna talk to you. I'm not even gonna talk to you as long enough as it is. You don't deserve even more. Because I already know your evil intentions. You freaking lion.
I fished with frequency back in Bridget. I will not have Lizzie.
Wait.
Will you be trying to fish too? I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit. Is it possible to be switching to your class? I would like to be requesting that of you. I have so much gratitude.
Ferdinand, Raphael, your days are numbered. You will be joining me soon. never want me to do that again, please. My throat is gonna need some real water after this. Jeebus, my throat. Well, apparently I didn't get on just fine. No, not that. Fine, I catch pathetic fish.
Oh, yes, yes, I am so...
Wait, excuse me?
Thanks.
Apparently must have talked to her too soon, I guess. Oh, fine, just teach me Sword C already. Yeah, Ignat. I almost forgot Ignat too. Whoop. It isn't mounted.
Alright, time to sneak off and do some painting. Professor, such lovely weather today, huh? I was, just about to go for a walk.
Why are you bringing paper?
What, this? No, it's, Oh, I'm sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting. You remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there. I'm still keeping up with my academics and training, of course. I just paint in my spare time, as a change of pace.
You don't have to hide it.
Oh, I don't? Well, yes. Maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I'm sorry for panicking there. Honestly, I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been painting.
I'm not going to tell him.
Of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that? Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it. My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime, you see. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business. As for me, my father decided I should be a knight. That's why I'm at the academy. Painting won't help me become a knight. It's a waste of time.
Is that why you feel guilty about it?
Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them over the past few years. If I become a knight for an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them. My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent. I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own. When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that painting will have to remain my little hobby. Nothing more. Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted to. That's just a fantasy.
I think not.
Hey!
Get out of my way! NPC! Move faster! Thank you. Jeez, good lord, I hate the NPCs AI.
I'll study.
Welcome back. Because, you know,
Hi there.
just love having more. Done!
Hi, Lysithia. When are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good?
Why do I have to?
Why? Because you're way better at it than me, silly.
Is that so? I thought you were something of an honor student at the School of Sorcery.
Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to become as good of a mage as you are.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too? If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work. I just meant that if I want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard.
And what is it you want to learn about?
Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much. Actually... Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before.
Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already.
Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine.
Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again.
It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette.
Huh?
That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do.
Oh, I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me.
Jeez, Bernie! Calm down with the grades! Everybody's trying to learn. And now we have to do a petalog. Whatever the heck it's for, Advanced COs finally. Although it's not me. In fact, I'm the only one who can do it, and I can't even do anything I can. How am I not proficient at bait? Ah! Come on! It's so close. Funny, I could just firmly grasp it. I'll just say that for the last 2 weeks. It's just gonna be training anyways. No big difference, really. Funny, there was like one other person who had heavy armor. Just only one more. Of course, this ain't the time skip, so I can't learn heavy armor for anyone who is actually proficient in it. You know, something that would be good to have in the first place.
That delicious. Oh,
Good lord, you two, you're starting to make me annoyed. At least a B-Wing just to get you guys to join me, that's all I want.
Is this for me?
It's fine, isn't it? No, hey! Freaking enough, I guess. Don't think it would actually be enough. Because I don't have heavy armor, but B-Wing should be appreciated. I have utter confusion. No, not the fact that I'm going around, that's utter confusion if it'll work regardless. But I mean, most people would be recruited at a B rank, so I don't know, we'll see.
Great timing, Professor. I was just going to come find you. Are you busy? I have a question about formations. I don't understand them at all. Are the speed of battle and the terrain connected somehow? There's too much to memorize.
You don't have to remember everything.
I don't? Then what do I have to know? I think I understand the basics. To start, you just... Ah, okay. I think I've got it. Thanks for the help, Professor. Brains and brawn. You've really got it all. With your help, I should have no trouble becoming a proper knight.
Why do you want to be a knight?
Huh? Didn't I tell you? My parents were merchants of the Alliance. They died in an accident. That's why it's up to me to look after my little sis. I'm not great with bookkeeping, so I don't think I'd make a good merchant. I talked to Grandpa, and he suggested I become a knight. So I sold all our valuables and used the money to pay my way into the academy. My sis won't survive if I get kicked out. So I can't give up now.
Did you consider being a mercenary?
I might have tried being a mercenary if I didn't have my little sis to look after. I probably shouldn't say this, but being a mercenary does sound like an easier life. Mercenaries have no responsibilities, and no one else to worry about. But someone's gotta take care of my little sis, so that's out of the question. Serving as a knight in a noble house is more secure, and you don't have to worry about dying unless there's a war. My sis has been through so much. I don't want her to have to worry about me. Hey, do you have any siblings, Professor?
No. Sadly.
Then you probably think I'm missing out on my freedom, having to support her, huh? But working hard for my sister isn't too bad. Call it a burden, call it a challenge. If it makes my sister happy, I'm happy too. You should ask your father to have some more kids.
He probably won't.
Anyway, that's why I've got to become a proper knight.
Yeah, I'm about that, regrettable, or how you say that, regrettable. Ultimately regrettable. Very regrettable. Ultimately regrettable. So many sentences I could say was regrettable in it. Can you please join me?
The fishing. Good to see you, Professor. Rare for you to come talk to me. I'd love it if you could teach me more. I know that ain't easy with me stuck in a different class and all. Why don't you put me in your class? Really? I was only kidding around. But if you're offering, I won't say no. You better not go easy on me. You gotta toughen me up if I'm gonna become a proper knight.
Ferdinand, here I come. And no non-sexual way. No, don't even think about that. Ew, no. Ferdinand, where are you? You're infidel. You're come to give kiss. You better prepare yourself, my boy.
You know, but there are even...
Okay, here's some gifts for you. I have 50 somehow. Not enough so far for the first one. Have another one. Still not enough.
There are even now.
Have the third one. Still not enough. Miraculously. Have this. Still not enough. You would think this would work right about now. Still not going how I had hoped.
Exactly.
Jeez, you're really making this more difficult, you know. I gotta bring out your team.
You know, but there are even now.
Oh, come on.
I am honored. Much appreciated. This flavor.
How is it still not enough? Good Lord, man, how much more do you need? How much more confessing must I do for you?
No, but
I'm inviting you to the second round of tea partying. Oh, you son of a... Ah!
Professor.
Oh, why did I spawn next to you? Go away! Oh. I do. But unfortunately, it takes some time. But that means the plan has been set. I have so much power! Oh, you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine, Hilda! You're already a thief. I don't know why you want to change that when you're already what you are, but... I'm not complaining, I guess. Good equals perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, since the following 2 weeks are going to be just quests, I'm going to be doing those off screen. Well done, Paralogs. Next time, let's play Fire Emblem Three Houses. The battle for the Eagles and Lions. I think it was. Battle of the Eagle and Lion, yeah. We'll be doing that. See you guys then.